Ladies and gentlemen, 12 rounds of boxing to follow for the WBU Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing the principals, the challenger on my left. He's fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the white, red and blue trunks, weighing in at 58.1 kilograms. His fight record, 32 fights, 26 wins, 1 draw and 5 losses, 21 by knockout. All the way from East London, the South African lightweight champion, Mthobeli, Mhlophe. And the current junior lightweight champion of the world, he's wearing the red trunks, weighing in at 58.85 kilograms. His fight record, 20 fights, 16 wins, 2 losses, 1 technical draw and 1 no decision. All the way from the United States, the current junior lightweight world champion, Angel El Diablo Manfredy.
Well, referee Bill Connors calls the 2 men to the center of the ring, and we're about to see the WBU junior lightweight title fight get underway. It's interesting to see more and more of these WBU title bouts coming to this country, Ron. You know, it's only a year ago people were saying a Mickey Mouse organization, but I've had some experience with them, and I find them a very efficient, well-organized organization.
Well, it's the second one we're having this week, isn't it? So that tells you something. It must be the first time in the history of our boxing we had 2 world title fights, in commas, in the same week.
Well, we'll see now how El Diablo, better known as the Devil, and he said he lives up to it. He says, when this gong goes, he said, the ring burns down, I make it go like that, all hell breaks loose. We'll see what he's like. He's up against the southpaw of Mthobeli and Mhlophe.
Well, and Mhlophe's just come off a win. He defended his South African junior lightweight title about 3 weeks ago. He had to get off the canvas to beat Joseph Ramoswa. So that tells you something. Possibly weak jaw.
Yes, we were down there in Fort Hare at that fight. He went down rather badly in the first round, but he got up and he won all right. But I've always worried about him, Mhlophe, because you know, we saw him crash rather badly against Sedima Quina once. He was also stopped by November Nchingila and by Jackie Gungaluza.
But he came back from those.
He came back from those. Yes, he does come back. He's a resolute fighter, and he's also from the Nguni stable, which means that when you win with fellows like Batili and Bungu in training, you can't afford to be a slacker. They're all fit, useful boys. But it's going to be interesting to see how Mhlophe can come up against a world champion. Just how good this world champion is, we're going to see in a few minutes.
Well, we know that Mhlophe's got a good left hand. He packs quite a bit of power in that left hand. So he's possibly going to keep Manfredy out the long range and try and bang in that left hand of his.
Manfredy seems to be trying to work his way around that the awkward style. Of course, the southpaw always presents a problem, and of course he's the shorter man of the pair. That makes it equally as difficult, because
some fighters battle against southpaws, and he's not finding it easy against Mhlophe.
Well, you see, he's got to get him close, because he, being the shorter man, he needs to be in a lot closer. And he's fighting a taller man, a southpaw at that, and somebody who's quite prepared to do the backpedaling. So it's not going to be easy for him to get really going into this fight.
Well, a very confident start job on Mhlophe. He's not fazed by the antics of this world champion who came in a devil's mask and all the ballyhoo. He seems quite calm and collected, and is boxing well with himself here in the first round.
Well, let's see as the action warms up. Long way to go, 12 rounds. Mhlophe looking quite confident, quite happy. Gets a warning there, told to keep his punches up. He did throw a body shot that went a little bit low, perhaps.
That's referee Bill Connors from the USA.
One went in, one there from Manfredy.
Very experienced referee, Bill Connors. He's been around a long time.
As you know, he's the type who casually ambles around the ring, and he's not going to get into the action very much unless he really has to.
Well, that's the referee's job. He's only going to get in when he's needed. He's not on show.
Freddie. No. That's a slip from Mhlophe. Manfredy, I was going to say, trying to find the opening there. Not too settled about this whole procedure at the moment. He's right hand going over the top, and he's way off target with it.
I would say, if anybody got the round, Mhlophe must shade that round.
At any time you find yourself close to this man, you must be the one who give me 2 things, defend and block. Don't just go there and up. Give him a relaxed step. Okay? Don't bring it back. He's got to stay with you. Okay? He's got to stay with you. Okay? Come relax. Okay? How do you feel? Okay?
Well, you almost get the idea of seeing Guni wanted to strangle him there. He's patting him on the face, but he's telling him, keep your left hand in his body. Keep him away from you, and that's what he's...
Well, it's good advice, that. I think he must do that. Anyway, we're going to the second round, this WBU junior lightweight contest between South Africa's Mthobeli and Mhlophe in the white shorts and Angel Manfredy in the red and white. Angel Manfredy, the champion, defending his title here against the South African junior lightweight champion.
And he's all intent now, Manfredy, to get in as close as he can. He knows no good staying out at long range because there's no way he's going to win a fight at long range. He's going to get in there close against Mhlophe. The man, and that was a strange sort of slip.
I thought it was a punch to the body.
It seemed to be a right to the body and then a left over the top of the head.
The referee ruled the slip.
And there was rather a glazed look in Mhlophe's eye there as he was on the canvas. I think that hurt him.
Oh, that hurt him. It was in the short ribs. That definitely was a punch from my angle, yeah.
Well, now Manfredy coming in close, takes a right hand to the head, but he's found his mark and he's going to get in close. He's going to look for that shot now because he knows where to go with it.
Mhlophe backing off now.
Oh, and there's another.
Mhlophe doesn't want to be.
Two shots to the body and then through the guard with an uppercut goes Manfredy. Now he's found his mark. He's going to go in there close. He's going to keep it as close as he can. Better watch his shots. They're going a bit low, but he's banging left hooks over the head, into the head of Mhlophe, and it's very much Manfredy fighting the range as he wants it now. And a straight, almost a straight left, but Mhlophe on the seat of his pants there. He looks like he's a little bit out of his depth at the moment, looking at his corner, taking the 8th count. He's up, but that was a strange punch to go down from.
Well, it's all Manfredy now. He's after this African now. And Mhlophe's got to stick and run now. He's got to stay outside because it's all Manfredy now.
Manfredy right in looking for the opening, and if he can get him as close as he wants to, Mhlophe's got to try and tie him up and keep him away.
Still got plenty of time. We've got 1 minute left in the round, and there's still plenty of time. Mhlophe's got to stay away. He's fighting the wrong fight, John.
Left hook's going in, and another right over the top from Manfredy. And he brings in one to the body from close range as Mhlophe comes in. Mhlophe's trying to fight back, but there's a lot of shots coming in from Manfredy.
He's fighting the wrong fight. He can't slug it out, Manfredy, because Manfredy's a strong little fighter, and he likes to mix it.
Well, he wants to be in there close. That's where he wants to stay, and he's staying as much as he can. And Mhlophe's got to be aware that he doesn't take another one of those left hands. That was a strange punch. It was maybe you'll see it in slow motion just now, but it was almost a straight left that put him down.
Sort of caught him all balanced up. I think it was just the timing, I think, that caught Mhlophe. But it did hurt him.
Well, he has that glazed look in his eyes when he goes down. The second time he's gone down, we thought the first one was a knockdown.
There's no doubt about that. From my angle, I thought it was a right-hander coming there from Mhlophe. But he's got to back off and stick and run. Now, very, very good round here for the champion.
Yeah, Manfredy seems to carry a lot of power in that left jab of his. He really, a couple of times he pushed Mhlophe's head right back with it. A lot of power in that shot, and that was a good round. That pushed him way ahead.
It's a good 10-8 round there for the champion.
Keep your hands up high, you understand?
He's stepping on his foot. Use your jab.
Well, we're going to see a little bit of the slow motion. Maybe we'll see that left jab that did the damage there, because there it goes. A straight. It was a left straight.
Right on the button. I mean, the timing was very, very good there. And look at the glazed look in his eyes. He was really hurt there.
It was see it from the top. He actually counted very well. He took the left from Mhlophe, he drew it and then hit him with that straight left. That was a good punch to drop a man with.
Oh, yes. He's a good little fight. Didn't look so good in the first round, but he's picked up the pace in the second round. And here we go into the third round of this junior lightweight title fight, the WBU, scheduled for 12.
Well, of course, the first round, Manfredy was having a little bit of trouble sorting out the longer man with the southpaw style. That wasn't easy, but second round he found his way through, and it's going to be interesting to see now what he's going to do, because he's in business now. He knows exactly what the other fella's got, and he's going to go for him. He's going to look for the shots. He knows that he can get a left jab through, and he's got to get over the top with the right. That's the hardest task of all. His left's working fine. He's getting through with it, but the right hand, he's got to get in closer to throw it.
Good short little right hand coming there from Manfredy.
One right hand. Mhlophe managed to deflect that off the glove because that was... And there's a left hand going in the top. You know, every time he lands that left hand, Mhlophe's head shudders.
Well, he's got a lot of power in that left hand. He jabs at that, and good timing with left hand from Manfredy.
This is Manfredy stalking his man now, looking very confident. He's a wispy kind of fighter, is Manfredy. He moves his shoulders and head all the time. He's not an easy man to hit.
And that's the problem that Mhlophe is finding, to pick his head off. He's sort of got good lateral movement there. Mhlophe's got to stay on the outside because he's going to get hurt from the inside.
Almost languid in his movements is Manfredy, and yet there's power going there each time he throws a shot.
There's a good right hand coming there from Mhlophe. Good right hand jab. He's got to jab and keep the champion out.
But the champion's coming at him all the time. There's a right hand, and another one goes through. Manfredy throwing in the shots there, nothing coming back in that exchange from Mhlophe.
But Mhlophe can't take too many of those.
Nothing coming back from Mhlophe at the moment. He was dazed by that right hand to hurt him.
Well, Manfredy looking very good. Yeah, timing's good. Ducking under the punches. He's just working for the openings now, as Manfredy.
Mhlophe suddenly stung into action. He's trying to get through with his own right hand. His left hook hasn't been doing very much work in this fight, but for once he's been throwing it now. But oh, there he gets Mhlophe getting hurt on the ropes here.
There's a left hand coming there from Mhlophe. He's got to let the left hand go, Mhlophe. That's his only hope.
Keep him up now.
Two left hooks and a right over the top. That's how Manfredy wants to work them. Makes Mhlophe miss badly. He's coming in on his man all the time, is Manfredy.
Defending his title up for the third time. And looking very good is Angel Manfredy. Good round for the champion. He must have shouted that round.
Yes, he was there all the time. He was very slippery customer, actually. Even when he's in close and coming forward, he's moving that head and shoulders, he's rolling them, and it's not easy to catch a man coming in at you like that.
Well, he knows he's got things in control. He's not going to take chances, and he knows he's got the power.
You can't launch because you got to punch 2 and 3 punches. You can't punch just one punch.
You step to the side, you're right in front of him. He's counting on you.
Some action from that third round. We see some good right hands coming there, but Mhlophe got out of the way of that one.
Well, here we go into round 4 with Angel Manfredy defending this WBU junior lightweight title against Mthobeli and Mhlophe, and looking pretty much the master of proceedings as things go along here, because he's dominated the last 2 rounds, dropped his man in the second, and was crowding him right through that last round. It's going to be interesting to see what Manfredy does now, because during that last round he was starting to get the range more with his right hand. His left hand's been doing fine, but the right hand is starting to come into the picture.
So a couple of good combinations coming there from Manfredy. A good puncher, sharp, his punches hurt, and accurate puncher.
Does hold his head rather high, strange to say, as he comes in, but he doesn't get hit very much. He's got that easy movement of the head. He slips out of the way of shots.
I think that's his secret, because even though he's holding his head up high, he can move the head from side to side, and Mhlophe finds it very difficult to connect.
Mhlophe using the jab quite well, but not enough of his good left hand. That's where his own power lies, with that left hand it is. He's got some good knockouts with it, but he's not using it to any great extent in this fight.
The difference is Manfredy throws combinations, and Mhlophe's not. He's throwing one punch at a time. He's got a good left hand, a southpaw left hand, and he's got to let the left hand go. He's got a lot of power in that hand, and he should use it.
Right hand from Manfredy finding it with his right hand now. He's sort of balancing himself better and throwing in more rights. The left hook to the body is the one that is keeping Mhlophe going backwards. There goes the right through at the top. Another right. This is Manfredy now is actually working hard. He's going into his man, doing a lot of work here.
Looking good. There's that right hand again there from Manfredy. He's crowding Mhlophe. He's fighting the right fight. He's keeping close to Mhlophe. And this is where he wants to be.
Good jabbing there from Mhlophe. When he does go on the jab like that, he's quite effective, and he's got the length, of course, to do it. The arm advantage, but he doesn't do enough of it.
He should keep Manfredy out in the jab and let his left hand go. And he's not doing that. Then Manfredy do all the work, and he's giving rounds away. And you can't afford to give rounds away.
We know that he does come back well. As the fight progresses, he seems to gain in strength as Mhlophe, but he can't afford to take shots like that. The right hand, and he's been banged away on the ropes there by Manfredy. Manfredy pouring it on now, going in close and not worrying at all about what Mhlophe is throwing back at him.
Well, looks like the referee warning and Mhlophe there for a low blow, but he's on the protector. I don't know why he was crying. I don't think those punches really hurt. And his protector is rather high. You can see it right above his shorts, so he can't complain.
Well, that's the end of perhaps a quieter fourth round than the earlier rounds, but nevertheless one in which Mhlophe still isn't doing enough work.
He's only throwing one punch at a time, and this is not going to be good enough.
Just keep breathing. You had him hurt there. You got to come back with the jab. You're letting your hands down. You understand?
You got to pick it up. You got to step it up, son. Step it up, not down, up.
Working hard in the corner of Mhlophe, and here we see some of the slow motion. Bang of the right hand of Manfredy. Now it's starting to find his target. He's got more confidence with it, and he's found his range. He's getting through the long left of Mhlophe's, and that is what's giving him the greater command in this fight.
Very accurate with his punches, and they're landing right on the button, which Mhlophe's not doing. Mhlophe's got to throw combinations as we go into the fifth round of this WBU junior lightweight contest between Angel Manfredy, the defending champion, defending his title for the third time. That's Manfredy in the red and white shorts, and the South African junior lightweight champion. Oh, excellent shots coming in there from Manfredy.
You know, there was another left hand from Manfredy there, which hit Mhlophe, and Mhlophe went, I thought he was going to hit the canvas, but he got out. And now he's taking a battering. His legs have gone, and down he goes. A little right to the head. He's out on his back here. Referee kind of counting him, but he's not going to get up from that. He's down. It's all over. It's a knockout for Angel Manfredy in the fifth round. The fifth round, he caught with a barrage of shots came in from the champion, and the Mthobeli and Mhlophe just collapsed under the barrage that was there. Didn't look all that effective, but there was just so many shots came in, he had no answer. But earlier on, he was hit by that good left hand, and that staggered him. He nearly went down. He managed to keep on his feet, but thereafter it was one-way traffic.
Well, he had no answer to that left, and the finish was a really classical finish, a left, right hand. You ever see some of that? A left hand going in, and that was the end. I think he was down already. And the right was just the finisher.
That's when he staggered, but that punch started it, because after that he had nothing. He was dazed, and Manfredy just walked into him then, threw what he wanted to do. Two rights. They wobbled him again, and then in comes Manfredy with that good finishing burst of his. Right, left, brings one to the body. And an uppercut to the head. There he goes, and very clinical. One shot after another, and down goes Mhlophe, a defeated challenger. Angel Manfredy keeps his title in his third defense.
Third defense, yes. A great performance here by the champion. A pretty good little boxer. He really impressed me here. I think he can go places. He's only 21 years old.
21
he's
young
got a
man.
good future. Maybe he should fight for some of the other titles, unify the title, because he's a very, very good junior lightweight.
Well, here he goes. You see some more of it as he poured in the shots there and there. He knew at this stage everything was going his way. He had it all wrapped up, and it's just a matter of how many more shots he had to throw before his man collapsed. And he knew, he didn't even try to throw another punch when he saw his man going down. He just walked away from him.
I see Mhlophe still on the canvas. That was a very, very good shot.
Yeah, I got you, he says. I got you. This is the devil at work.
Well, he's a good of a fighter. That's a very, very good performance here by the WBU junior lightweight champion.
And the interesting thing is, Mhlophe, there you see him. He's still flat out on the canvas.
He's all right. I think it's just a precautionary measure. The doctor wants to just make 100% sure he's all right. But he's okay.
Now they're bringing him up now. Those barrage of punches, I think, took the fight right out of him. And
yeah, he's all right. He's going to have a sore head. He'll have a headache tomorrow. But we go over to our announcer for the time, the
official time of the fight. Here's Mthobeli.
Ladies and gentlemen, 37 seconds in the 5th round. Our winner by knockout, and still the WBU junior lightweight champion of the world, Angel El Diablo Manfredy.
He's telling the world, is Manfredy, I'm the champion, I'm the best, I'm the devil, and I can burn him up.
Well, I believe he can.
He's asking for his belt, and he's getting his belt put around him now.
It was a very, very good performance. He worked, he picked up his pace in the 2nd round. His punches were accurate, and he knew that he just had to keep working away. It was a clinical finish. A great win here for Angel Manfredy, the WBU junior lightweight champion.
Well, there we see him going around the ring, blowing kisses to everybody. And he's down over it, comforting his challenger. There he is. Kneels right down next to him and comforts him, pats him on the head and says, don't know what he said to him, but a nice thought on his part. Went over to see the beaten man. The doctor actually having a look at Mhlophe there.
And I think they're just taking the precautionary measures here because it was a...
The doctor looking into the eyes of the defeated fighter. And there we have Angel Manfredy.
Well, it's quite a contradiction. Angel Manfredy, El Diablo. I don't know how they work that out. An angel and a...
The angel and the devil all wrapped up. Well, maybe he's a two in one. But he certainly looked the part. There was plenty of action. There he is with his WBU belt, world champion.
Very proud winner here tonight. His 3rd defense of his title.
Talking to fight supervisor Boris Owen, the WBU representative in this country.
Well, it's a great win here, retaining his title with a 5th round knockout after 37 seconds. Angel Manfredy, still the WBU junior lightweight champion of the world.
Angel Manfredy, we're live internationally. Tell the folks back home in America what you have to say about this fight.
I'd like to say my opponent was a very good opponent from South Africa, the South African champion. I appreciated his try and effort. He was a strong fighter, but I'm stronger. I'm the WBU junior lightweight world champion. People try to tell me I'm not a world champion when I am. I will fight any world champion in my division. I want to unify. That is my goal. I'd like to say hi to my daughter, my 2 daughters, Celeste, Marina, my father at home. I love you, my mom. Everybody at home, the WBU especially. That is my belt. I am a true world champion. I defend my belt against anybody in any country. It don't matter. I could be in your backyard. I don't care. I am a world champion. I am the WBU junior lightweight world champion. Thank you. Thank you for having me, South Africa. I love you, America.
Well, that was Angel Manfredy telling you all about America. Good to have him here.